I say we live. Yes, sir. We're gonna kick this thing off a little something like this.
And yes, we're again.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go.
It's ready to box the block and gossip.
Ready to lock and load.
Come on.
Let the truth be told. So check out this episode. Hitting you with the raw facts. So who be getting y'all cracked if you ain't got the knowledge and the sweet spot.
Fall back.
Call it bluff. They quick to scream. Pull up, fool. Have some goons in the old school. Parked inside your living room. Dudes be faking the news for the sake of reaching the views. Changing narratives. What propaganda? Stay tuned. Let's talk boxing.
No job, no gossip.
You want the facts?
Get it first from Bernie the Boxer.
The mother podcast trash. You'll never be hotter. Cause spread the rules, still in the news for power. What you say?
You lying to yourself. Yeah. You gotta eat, sleep, read this to understand. If you ain't there, you ain't a genuine boxing fan. Get your news
From the source,
not these
fools popping off about who can be who doing what in the sport. Never felt the pain from the rain brawls in the
Come on now.
war. Accolades, even though what they report is false. Listen, dog, all your favorite fighters' guts coming off, and they coming home with us.
Just agree to log on.
Let's talk boxing.
No job, no gossip.
You want the facts, get it first
From Bernie the Boxer.
The mother podcast trash, you'll never be hotter. Cause spread the rules, still in the news for power.
It's Bernie the Boxer. Yeah.
You are now tuning in
To the Bernie the Boxer podcast show. Yeah. Yeah. Cold-blooded, man. Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded, man. Appreciate everybody. You know who it is. You know what it is. It's yours truly. I said it's Bernie the Boxer. Did you miss me? Come on, man. I hope you did, man. I know you did, man. Come on now. Like I say, you know who it is. You know what it is. It's yours truly, man. It's Bernie the Boxer. Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. And hope y'all had a Merry Christmas. You know what I'm saying? I was blessed to make it to another one. And of course, we celebrating victory and family is good. And so everything was everything. So it was a Merry Christmas. You hear me? Appreciate everybody in the chat once again. Like I say, you know who it is. It's yours truly, it's Bernie the Boxer, man. And like I say, of course, did you miss me? Because, it been a couple of weeks. You feel me? I ain't said nothing since the what they call it, glove gate, the spectacular victory we had, knocking out David Indonesian in our hometown and everything else that came along with that. And like I say, it's been chilling, man. I just like to stay back and, watch the surrounding things and let everybody else do all they talking, and I'll come in and clean up all their shit. You understand? So that's what I'm here to do. You know what I'm saying? You might as well call me the cleanup man. You understand? I'll come straighten all this shit out. You understand? You hear me? No job, no gossip. You understand? Shout out to my boy Steve Penn for that wonderful introduction song, which is truly true to the kid. You understand? Okay, yeah, man. So appreciate it. Brindell, what's good? Scans Ranch, Charles McGee. You hear me? Steve Penn, my boy. Accuracy Ball. Yes, sir. Donnell Breeden. Yep. Okay. So like I said, man, what is it? Like I say, been the holidays. Kid been gone for over a month and something. And, just getting back with the family, getting acclimated to everything that's going back to normal. And so, like I say, I give myself a chance to breathe a little bit, let the landscape fill out and see what it say. If you see me, I went up on Boxing Voice. If you didn't, go check me out on the Boxing Voice. You understand? I went crazy over there about a week ago or something like that, And so, check me out. I went and did a couple go on Punch Drunk. You see me, I did the thing. Shout out to Punch Drunk, Town Biz, and whoever else out there with my name. You understand? Okay. So like I say, man, we're going to talk some boxing. You seen my title. It was big matchups of 2023. We suffering in these days of boxing right now, where if you take a tough fight, you're getting patted on the back because it's so rare these days. Actually, I was just talking. Shout out to my boy, Mike D. Appreciate you. We were just talking about that. I said, Mike, what he say? He said, Bernie, it's just good to be able to come over to your house, get invited, and the man got a house that he can invite me over for. A lot of folks don't got that. I say, Mike, that ain't no big deal. Everybody got a house. Hey, like I say, but I say the standard, say anybody doing nothing. So the standard's so low, just entry level. You understand? Entry level, And like I say, taking on tough challenges after you've been, like I say, let me say you got past the 4 rounders, the 8 rounders, you should be taking on tough competition if you're trying to reach the championship level. And, obviously we're not doing that. Everybody wants a big pay, for low risk. You understand? Everybody want big pay for low risk. And but it's the hurt business. You understand? It's a hurt business, entertainment business, and it just don't always go like that. You got to earn your way. You got to fight the hard ones on the way up. You got to fight the hard ones to get there, and then you got to fight the hard ones to stay there. In between, we gonna get scattered with a showcase fight or whatnot. But it is what it is. You got to fight the best. So, like I say, with the fights not being made, we in a what I say recession in boxing. The best ain't getting made. Like I say, we still waiting on the fight of the century, the fight of the decade right now. Who else we got? We still waiting on Fury versus Usyk. What they gonna do with that? There's a lot of good fights going on in the world of boxing that could be made. We still waiting on Tank and Shakur. Tank and Haney. Haney and Shakur. We still waiting on these good fights to be made. These big time fights to be made. So it is what it is. So what's the fights we want to see? But big fights want to be made, and man, what can I say? So what like I say, we got some good things going up first of the year though. You got Tank. And he been talking so much shit about Bud. Them two little short fuckers, him and Gary Russell. I don't know why they hate Bud so much. I swear to God, I don't understand why they hate Bud so much. I promise you I know, but they hate Bud so much. But anyway, he got a little fight coming up. I seen with he gonna fight that Hector Garcia, who's a decent little champion, Olympian, undefeated fighter, a world champion, 130 pounds, moving up. Like I say, I don't think he's gonna be no easy out for Tank, but it's a good fight for me. I think, like I say, undefeated fighter coming off a big win. What can you say about that? Tank, they moving him just right. But the time is up on his ass. The time is up on Tank. Tank they're gonna have to do something. You keep doing all that talking. You're gonna have to do something. You know what I mean? And don't nobody want to see you with no Ryan Garcia, really. They want to see you with the ones. They want to see you with the Shakurs. They want to see you with the Devins. They want to see you with the ones. Ryan Garcia is the weakest link. You understand? Now you didn't got past the old guys. You didn't jumped on JoJo little bitty self. You understand? Come on now. It's Haney. These guys got to get it. You understand? These guys got to get it. And we tired of waiting. So like I say, you got Tank fighting that guy right there. I think it's gonna be a good fight. Hector Garcia. I think it's gonna be a good fight. I'm expecting Tank to probably win it, but I ain't gonna rule out this guy pulling off an upset. I look like Tank got jumped on. Did y'all see? He looked like he got jumped on when he was talking about stuff. He had to bust an eye up and everything. I don't know what happened. Maybe his baby mama hit him. I don't know. I'm just talking shit. I don't know who hit him, but somebody hit him. You feel me? And he's there to be hit, but like I say, he can hit too. So you playing a dangerous game. You know what I'm saying? Russian roulette, being in the wheelhouse with that guy. One punch can turn your lights out. So. Anyway, but I'm looking forward to see Tank, even though he hate Bud. Like I say, I ain't gonna judge him off that. I ain't gonna hold him off of that on the streets, fucking. But in the ring, I want to see him, and I like the way he fight, and I can't wait to see what happens. What else we had? We had what's this fella's name? Charlo. We had Charlo over there, and what he say? He broke his hand or something, so the fight is off with Zook, and shit like that. So we ain't gonna get to see Charlo. But did y'all see that? Hold on, I don't know if I talked about this, but like I said, did you see the shit how what Earl Spence said? If he can't fight, if he ain't fighting, he ain't fighting. We'll make the fight then. Goddamn. How long you gonna keep waiting? Sound like an old bitch, didn't he? If he ain't fighting him, I ain't fighting him. Nigga, somebody need to fight him. Shit, somebody need to fight him. Y'all fans. Shit. Goddamn, you motherfucker, the fans don't even want to demand the goddamn fight. Goddamn. Okay. Anyway, so I ain't got too much to say. Okay, like I said, DT, I see my boy said need to see Shakur and Frank Martin to draw out Tank. Well, I think Frank Martin still got some show and prove the thing to do. You know what I'm saying? I like Frank Martin. I thought he did good. He got good athletic, he got good speed, but he never throw no right hooks to the goddamn body. He never throw no right hooks to the head. He's still waiting on the left hand. He's still jumping in with all his, jumping in. Like I say, he fought a good fight. Oh boy, looking like he needed the tune-up fight. He didn't know where to find him at in between there. But I give him a ton of credit. He beat Rivera and shit. He made it look easy. He made it look easy. So shout out to Frank Martin and everything that they're doing down there. But he ain't put no right hooks on nothing. He ain't doing no right hooks. He ain't throwing no right hooks. He barely throw the right hook to the body. He ain't throwing no right hooks to the head. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So he got some things to prove on. But like I say, he started boxing late. He's a football player or something. But damn, you got to think with a guy like Derrick James, you know what I'm saying, supposed to be an accomplished trainer. Why don't you add something to him? We know what he do good, but add something to him. Add the fucking hook to him. You feel me? Put the hook on him. Frank, use your hook. Use your hook. All right. But like I say, that was a good little fight. Like I say, they made that big deal. You hear the writers talking up about it, making it all like in this day and age, the fighters ain't fighting. It's sad and pathetic. It's almost remind me of Chris Rock. You bragging on something that you're supposed to do. I take care of my kids. So I ain't never been to jail. So that ain't nothing to brag about. That's standard. You understand? That's standard. So like I say, and I'm not saying about Frank Martin, like I say, he beat the man in front of him. This guy fought Frank Martin, who wasn't no easy out, of course. And they did what they're supposed to do. But like I say, with the writers and everything, the writers, like I say, if I could pull up an article, the writers, like I say, they bring that up, about the fighters not fighting and making that into such a big deal. So then they blowing these guys up, giving them super tons of credit when they don't really deserve no credit. That's all I'm saying. You don't deserve no true credit like that. You fighting a guy. That's what you should be doing. They talking about you this, they talking about you that. Well, let's see then. Okay, so he passed with flying colors, and I can't, what I'm saying. What else he gonna do next? Frank Martin, of course he's not ready for those guys. No way. He's not ready for Devin Haney's and stuff like that. I know he probably did good in sparring, but when you get in there, it's a whole different realm. And I don't think he's ready for those guys. I think those guys will outsmart him, outthink him, and just beat him all the way around. I don't think he's ready for Tank or Shakur or nothing like that. But I think it's a good fight. Like I say, he coming along. Like I say, I like to see him in there with Keyshawn. But I think Martin got like 16, 7 fights. Keyshawn only got 7 fights. But like I say, it's stuff like that. He's still building. He got things to do. Frank Martin, he got some things to work on, and ain't no rush for him. So I can't wait to see what he do. Again, shout out to him. But like I say, I see them goofy ass knees, man. And then Derek James talking about pay-per-view numbers, and man, I swear to listen, I promise you, all I heard was the little bit of the conversation. I didn't really watch it. I listened to a little bit of it and just a tad bit. What is he talking about? They should be trying to make the fight as much as possible. They talking about we all right with the fight not happening. People keep bothering me talking about we all right, Bud all right with the fight not happening. They all right with the fight not happening. They all right with the fight not happening. What are you talking about? What else did the man do? He did everything, like I say. They all right with the fight not happening. Come on now. All right. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Unbiased Boxing Talk. You heard him. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the share button. You understand? Appreciate you, Unbiased Boxing Talk. Okay. Mark Nash, appreciate you. Our money. Yes. Hey, you know what I'm saying? So, they say let a fella keep talking and the truth will come out. You'll see their true colors. That's why I say it's better left things left unsaid. And what they say, silence is key. It's golden. You understand? So the more they keep revealing themselves, they really don't want to fight. They really don't want to fight. We don't know what we're going to do. We're going to have to do whatever we got to do. You see Boots, he going over here. They keep bothering me about Boots, but Boots taking the IBF route. Never petition the WBO. Like he say, if I ask Ortiz, he don't want to fight, well, fuck it. Get your ass out the way then. Make me mandatory, and then I won't Crawford. At least I'm going to try. All that stuff they keep talking. His dad keep talking. All his fans keep talking, but he ain't talking. The fans want to fight more. Like I said, man, you come on now. Y'all wanted more than him. Y'all wanted more than him. Like I say, now Boots a hell of a fighter. I don't know this guy that he's fighting. I see that Rashidi Ellis is fighting. That's the fight that I've been calling for. I don't think Rashidi been fighting. Of course, he's been on the shelf, so he ain't been active. But I would like to see him fight, and I would like to see them fight next. Or Ortiz and Ellis. You know what I mean? I would like to see Ortiz and Ellis. I would like to see Ortiz and Boots. I would like to see, Boots and Ellis. I'd like to see a mixed match of those things. I think at least somebody that's going to stand up, at least one of them guys going to stand up. I ain't going to just punch them. Everybody else in his fault, he punch them and they go down. You know what I mean? So, like I say, I ain't really watched Ellis enough. I watched him a little bit. I know he's a technically sound fighter. He's a decent little fighter. And you know what I mean? He undefeated. And he got some skills, so let's see what he do. I would like to see either one. Like I say, Ortiz or Boots matched up with him. I like to see that before it's over. Or Stanionis. I would like to see that round robin. It's for those guys. I would like to see those guys. But again, like I said, we got Boots going on the same card. They filling that card up, which is my partner made up a great point. You putting Boots on the same card as Tank, which is a great thing. People want to go see, want to get their money's worth. So just like we just fought at Madison Square Garden, we had Keyshawn, we had Tiger, we had Jared Anderson. We had Teofimo Lopez. That was a hot card. So that's what you need to get the guys enticed. You want to get the people to pay. You want to get them to come in the seat in the arena. You want to get them to pay. You understand? You want to get them tuned in, watch on television. You got to give them something to watch. And so I think they doing right by putting Enos on the same card as Tank. Like I said, if you seen Enos go to work, he's a technician there. He's a specialist in there, and he looks like the part so far. So one more chance to prove what he got, So, like I said, I can't wait to see that. It's gonna be a good little card, And another thing too, I understand too, but a lot of times these guys want a lot of money. A lot of these guys talk themselves out the fights without the money, but it's a lot of money to be put out there too. So the promoters kind of try to hide the money a little bit too from you. Don't want to give you everything, and so it kind of be greed on their end. And which is not right, So some of the reasons why them fights not getting made because them fighters do understand what's being at stake, Like I say, y'all don't give a fuck if I lose, you know what I'm saying? So I might not get another payday after this, you know what I mean? So I better make it worth my while. At least you got to make it worth my while because you ain't gonna give a fuck about me. You understand? You ain't gonna give a fuck about me if I lose. You're gonna treat me like shit. So you might as well pay me. If you really want me to go out there and make a show for you to be successful, listen. Come on now. So that's only right. And I understand where those fighters is coming from that. But it's the game of boxing. It's nothing new. So you know what I'm saying? You got to pick your poison. You understand? You got to pick your poison. You want the money or you want the legacy. You want both. Sometimes you can get both, sometimes you can't. You got to pick one. You understand? Depends on you understand? All right. So like I say, so that's another reason why the fights ain't getting made. And but it's some good fights to be made. Like I say, I see somebody mentioned on here. We got Inayu just beat Paul Butler for the Undisputed Championship. If I'm not mistaken, I think he stopped him. And I think that was to be expected. So shout out to what's my fella's name? The Monster. Inayu win the Undisputed Bantamweight Championship. And I think he's a 3-division world champion right now. And they say looking up to go to 122 pounds. And I think that's a great fight for Stephen. He going up against Brandon Figueroa in a rematch for the WBC Interim Championship, which is only number 1 ranking for WBC Championship. Who the WBC Featherweight Champion? I don't know who the WBC Featherweight Championship is. I can't even remember who he was. Because Vargas gave up the championship to go to 130. I think it might be vacant. The 26-pound championship might be vacant. So anyway, I think those guys going to go up. They previously fought at unification fight at 122 pounds. And, but like I say, this guy, that's what he's been waiting on. He been waiting on Inayu or this fight, or Fulton wants either Inayu or he wants the undisputed fight, and I think he deserved that fight. He's been fighting a lot of good guys, decent, solid guys, undefeated guys, and he came through with flying colors. He fought a hell of a fight with Figueroa the last time, and so we're gonna see what happens. My people said Navarrete, he the WBO champion. But like I say, so I think that's a hell of a fight. I can't wait to see that fight. And like I say, Inayu moving up 22. I don't know. Like I say, I don't think his power gonna carry. I think Fulton take a good punch, and I don't see him beating Fulton. I think Fulton just a bigger man, stronger man, and I think he got a more multitude of tools. This guy know how to move. He know how to do all kind of things in there. And again, he's strong. So I don't see Inayu coming up there that soon. He might take on Mojun maybe, but I doubt if he fights Fulton. I think he's gonna stay away from Fulton. I think everybody's trying to stay away from Fulton. Really, I don't think Mojun really wanted, and I really don't think Inayu wanted. But like I say, there's some big money fights for Fulton. I think that'll put him on the map in a big way, whether it be undisputed champion. We haven't had an undisputed champion in the 4-bear era at 122 pounds. I don't think ever. And like I say, I think the Ring Magazine will be on the line in. Of course. And like I say, Inayu moving up, he's a big name. He's a big star, a big puncher, and I think that'll raise Fulton's profile up. And I think it's a winnable fight for him. So I can't wait to see that fight. I think that's a good fight. I can't wait to see that. What else is new? So like I said, of course, we got Fundora going up. Can't wait to see what the year brings for Fundora. We got Navarrete. I see they pulled Navarrete out. I'm just going off the top of my head because we ain't doing nothing. We're just talking boxing. But we got Navarrete going up, and he fighting the guy. Who was it? What's the fella's name? Valdez. Valdez. He dropped out the fight. Now, see, I don't think he should get. No, what I got? No. Let me say that. I was gonna say that because I wanted to see Navarrete fight a named guy for the championship. But this guy got hurt, so he got to do what he got to do. He still want to move up, and they still want to give him a chance, given it his track record. So of course they want to give him a chance, and they're gonna give this Australia guy a chance. I ain't gonna, of course I don't know him, but he could be better than what I think he is. Just this guy that who beat Montana up. I think he was from Australia or something. Yeah, Cambosa's from Australia. So Australia got some good fighters. You got Zoo from Australia. So, you got a couple good fighters down from Australia. And we don't know this guy. You know what I'm saying? So, but he deserved his shot too, just because he ain't got no big name. And he going to get his chance against Navarrete, who's a big name. So it is what it is. Hope we do get to see the Valdez fight. I hope we get to see Navarrete against somebody. Well, he already been tested. I think Diaz gave him a hell of a fight and was in that fight and was landing a lot of good punches. Joet gave him a lot of trouble, and but he ended up stopping both of those guys. And so, like I say, Navarrete maybe look a little vulnerable going up to 130 pounds. And like I say, I don't know what he's gonna do, but he getting a shot at the world championship in the third weight class. And like I say, we got Shaki Foster fighting Ray Vargas. Now that might be a fight that could be made. If Vargas come through with the championship and win the WBC 130-pound title, them boys a fight. That'll be a good little fight. They both lanky, tall fighters, and I think Navarrete is the bigger puncher, but I think it's a good fight. And I think with Vargas, with his, of course, his rangy style, his awkward style, I think he'd give him a chance, give him a run for his money. Who I think Vargas is going to his third world championship. He was 22-pound champion in 100 WBC 26. Now he's going up WBC 130. And, I guess, obviously, you see, the people stick with their own. Feel me? Navarrete, WBO, 22, 26, 30. So everybody got an affiliation. You feel me? PBC got the WBA and the IBF. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their affiliation. This shit, you know what I'm saying? This shit is elementary. You feel me? You know who you is, who you is. You with who you with. And everybody got somebody locked in with something. You feel me? Like I say, so. It's every which way you can go. You know what I'm saying? If one door closed, another one open. You feel like I say, man, where we at? The WBA didn't want to give Enos a shot, I guess, to standing on it. So IBF stepped in and go ahead and give him a little interim trinket. You feel me? And a precursor to the world championship. And so, like I say, one door open, another one, one door closed, another one open. And it is what it is. We got to keep going how it go. So like I said, I can't wait to see them fights. We got big fights going up. Some good classic fights going up. We had some big things that happened this year. We had Plant knock out Darrell in tremendous fashion. We had Andre Darrell come back, look really good, and the comeback haven't been off for a couple years, and so that was a great comeback. I'll give him comeback of the year. We had the women's fights these years, great fights with the women. I think they raised their profile a whole lot this year. We had Savannah Marshall versus Clarissa Shields. Got to get it, go all her credit. Everything that she's doing, 2-time undisputed champion, never been done in male or female boxing. Of course, Serrano keep proving how good she is. Gave a hell of a fight with Katie Taylor, the undisputed lightweight champion. In a great fight, good fights. Now some good undercard fighters. some up and coming girls with some real skills on there. Dubois' sister was a hell of a fighter. I think she knocked the girl out. The slim girl from England, the 112-pounder, making her second fight. I think she got tons of potential with her boxing ability. Like I say, then have my girl Michaela Mayer going up against Baumgartner, and they both rose their games. I give shout out to both of them. Baumgartner raised her game. She went overseas, knocked out Terry Harper, but she showed that she can box, and she did a hell of a job boxing. I think, like I say, Tony Harrison helped her out a lot. He's a hell of a boxer, and salute to them and everything they're doing. Of course, Michaela, she's a dog, she's a fighter, she's a warrior, and she pressed her at the end. And we just didn't get the decision, but it's a close fight. And I think it's a moneymaker for a rematch, And so I can't wait to see that. I think Michaela, she's moving up to 135 in her next fight. And she just gonna stay active. Either one. I think one loss, like I said, you can't lose. You can't get mad at the best. And she wasn't shut out. She didn't lose badly. She fought in a close She lost in a close competitive fight. And I know the world is hers. Still. I see that Baumgartner is going to fight for undisputed. The Korean girl who holds the WBA championship, for some odd reason, she's out or whatever, so she ain't gonna get that. But they still gonna put her in champion in recess, and she's still gonna be able to fight for the title. And maybe that girl Choi gonna get her first shot. When she comes back, she gets healthy, and I hope she has a speedy recovery. So I can't, but like I say, the bus rolls on. Time waits for no man, and things got to keep going. You understand? So Baumgartner going on. You understand? And baby girl, when you get ready, come see me. You understand? So I can't wait to see what she do. Like I say, fantastic fighter. Like I say, I want her to win. I'm glad for her. You know what I'm saying? And she going for the best. She want all the straps. That's what I want. That's what you're looking for in the fighter. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, then she can take a little rest and maybe, go on vaudeville circuit, go and show her a little pretty face off, show her a little pretty body off, show her a little championship belts off, get a little payday, start stacking up them checks, with them showcase fights, get her on some big cards, get her under some top guys, get her on a hell of a card. And, get these girls, because like I say, they stepping it up in a major way. They talent is rising, the fights is rising, the matchups is rising. And so I can't wait to see what happens. So we have some big things in boxing. One of my favorite little fighters right now, Sinista. I seen that girl, the 108 pound, 112 pound, 100, whatever. She good. She boxed like a little Muhammad Ali. She remind me of Fernando Montiel, just a tiny little thing that can box, throw her hands, got a little funny little style, but I like Sinista. I can't, see what she do, coming up. I think she got a lot of spunk, a lot of talent, a lot of charisma. And I think, even though she's small, I think, she can, like I say, you can build on her, so I can't wait to see with her. So shout out to women's boxing. You feel me? We got my girl, Franchon Cruz. Don't let me forget about her. She became undisputed this year, 168. She out of the Headbangers gym out there with Coach Boog. Shout out to them. Coach Barry Hunter, you know what I'm saying? Legends in the game, you know what I mean? Big things going on with them. And like I say, so she's coming too. And I just can't wait to see again what women boxing has in store. Now, again, since I'm talking about that area, I want to give a super shout out to my boys, the Davis brothers, DB3. Shout out to my boys, Keon, Kelvin, and Keyshawn. You understand? Put on tremendous performance this year. Closed the year out big, and we didn't Keon. We didn't get to make the team this year. But, I know we fought our heart out and, had a tremendous training camp. And I can't wait to see him. I called him and the kid was in the gym just like I like. It wasn't even a 1 or 2 days later. He was already in the gym. Like, that's right. We ain't soaking over nothing. We getting better. You understand? Correcting our mistakes. So shout out to my boy Keon. You feel me? Keyshawn, what we got, prospect of the year. He looked so good against Burgos. Oh, my God. He looked so good against him. Didn't he? Control. You see the little flare he had? He had his he did his little he almost looked like a what's the guys, the matadors, you know what I'm saying? You see what he did, his little matador thing going on in there, little showmanship, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to my boy. They gave it to ESPN, but he that guy. He that guy. You see the IQ on the kid. You see the punch selection on the kid, the knockouts on the kid. You know what I mean? So like I say, the best ain't hard to spot. And of course he got the you know what I'm saying? He got the nod for prospect of the year. And shout out to my boy Keyshawn for that. Kelvin went down there, did what he did. Kelvin hit hard, man. Kelvin, that string bean suck, boy, that boy hit hard, man. I'm telling you, man, he hit hard, man. Them 8 ounces, 140. He, like I say, I don't want to, it was a lot of knockouts. Good knockouts this year. Great knockouts this year, and some high-level fights. Kelvin, he just, 6 fights in, but hell, he had a hell of a knockout too, boy. He bounced on the rope, boom, came back, boom, boom. He used the ropes as a springboard and knocked that boy out, man. So, like I said, for the young guys coming up, like I said, for the rookies in the game, I think he got knockout of the year, then he knocked this guy out, make this guy quit. He just fought down in Tampa December the 2nd. And, so he making headway, he making headway. But like I say, we had Tiger on the card that fought with Keyshawn, and I thought he put on a good boxing display. I think his boxing is coming along. I like his punch selection. I think he's getting real comfortable in the ring, and I think he's getting better. So I like his performance. And shout out to Tiger too. Shout out to Coach Prentice. You know what I'm saying, helping the kid. And I like what they're doing over there. Shout out to my boy Ohio Runs Boxing. Keep repping the city, man. I appreciate you. Understand? I appreciate you. They is the ones to beat, and the best ain't hard to spot. So keep repping your town. Like I said, if you don't make it in your hometown, where is you anywhere else? You understand? You got to make it at home first. You got to make it at home first. Okay, so like I said, iron sharpen iron, and them Ohio boys doing their thing out there. In amateur boxing, we had my girl Baby Bug win maybe with her 13th, 14th national championship. We had my boy Jair Jimenez go up there and do his thing, linked out with the Jersey team, and appreciate Jersey for looking out for my young fella. Coach Dirt, shout out to you. Couple champions they had. Coach Wiley, out there in Newark. They did their thing out there in the Nationals. You got the youngsters coming up. The crop is steady coming in. They looking at the older guys, and what they say, your idols become your rivals. You understand? And so that's what we're looking at. You understand? Is them young boys out there doing their thing. So shout out to everybody that won the national championship. They're competing. Can't wait to see what you're doing. Can't wait to cover you. You understand? Can't wait to see you in person and see you grow to be the potential that you got. So shout out to all my boys. Shout out to USA Boxing. Appreciate you. You understand? And we got some youngsters coming up. We got my boy Carlito Garibo going up, man. Can't wait to ooh, boy, I'm telling you, a boxing master. We steady working on him. We got my boy Alan Pardino, top-rated amateur, bad boy. Nobody wanted with him, 132 pounds. You know what I mean? Boy, they hold him down, but listen, so we're going to turn pro. And, I'm looking for big things for him. And they got Daniel Drelube. Like I say, so I'm proud of my young fellas. They making their headway. I was so proud of them. They, in this boxing sport is a proactive sport, like I say, Coach Bo said today, stay in the gym and then run on your own. You got to do things on your own. You have to network on your own. You have to create opportunities for yourself. And so a lot of my young fellas did that. So I appreciate you, Daniel, Jair, you know what I mean? Stepping out and, what I'm saying, making a way, making a way out of no way, carving your own path. You know what I mean? So, shout out to you guys, appreciate you. Just like I say, but anyway, I ain't gonna do too much, man. I just want to come on here and talk, like I say, what I'm saying, if you don't lose it, if you don't use it, you lose it. You understand? I ain't winning a couple of days, you understand? They stop checking for you, but I'm still here. I'm still here. Like I say, I didn't come on because I got on Boxing Voice. I talked to Boxing Voice. They try to bring up the glove gate. They try to bring up all this stuff that don't mean nothing. Just controversy, Wendy Williams stuff, something to gossip about you, non-issues, you feel me? And I ain't want to talk on that, Like I say, I watched the Frank Martin thing, then I got on Instagram. I watched Ellie Setback. He watched the gossip. I hear what Derrick James say. He ain't had shit to say. He ain't say nothing. He ain't talk like no championship trainer. And he talk like, Earl Smith, they talk like no champion. You feel me? So I ain't want to come on here and get to talking about, you hear what Bud said, like Bud, I let Bud get him. You feel me? He coming out of his shell. What he tell him? I'm a fillet. Said, I didn't know he was your daddy, but he is your daddy. Because he always keeps saying, I'll spank him. I'll whoop him. Don't tell me what I won't do. Don't tell me who I won't fight. But Charlie don't ever say that. Charlie don't ever say that. He don't never say bring shit. He don't never say that. Come on now. Earl Smith keeps saying shit. That motherfucker ain't shit to me. He in my way. I'm going to fight him as soon as I can. You understand? If I got to, I'm going to mow him down. So like I say, and neither one of them want to fight Bud. Like I told y'all, what I said, y'all watch my video a couple times. That's how they is. They push him over here. No, you fight him. No, you fight him. No, you fight him. Come on. Sad and pathetic. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, man, I'm going to get to some questions, man. I ain't going to hold y'all, man. What is $2 Tuesday? We on vacation. It's the last week. We got New Year's coming up, Saturday? It's about to be 2023. Them kids about to go back to school, and it's the last couple of days. And shit, we just gonna kick it. That's all I've been doing. I've been chilling, man. So forgive me. But here we is. We getting back on the ball. Okay. Who I got? I'm starting from the top. We got Rakeem Raz. You understand? We got Mar the Machine. We got Boss Man up there. We got Fistiana Feist. Appreciate you, mama. We got Charles McGee. Big Bernie. You know who it is. We got my boy Brian B up the way with them Cane Corsos. You understand? 2 doors up from the kid. Appreciate you. Unbiased talk. You heard what he said. Fillet them and take them in fish fry. Huh? We already threw our reel out there. We naughty through the real out there, huh? We naughty through the real out there. Shit, huh? Huh? What? We took the bait, huh? We took the bait, huh? We give them 35%, huh? 2 times, huh? No incentive if we win. Shit, no incentive if we win. Fuck, I'm taking the fight. I fight this motherfucker on commission. We still ain't get shit. Come on now. We still ain't get shit, old bitch ass niggas. Like I say, them old bitch ass, they act like bitches. I don't care if they fight. They act like bitches. They act like bitches. You understand? It's like they say, think there's a nigga got the money, got the jury. He's still a bitch. You niggas think them he's still a bitch? Come on. Them niggas is bitches, man. Sad and pathetic. Luca Lazo, appreciate you. Appreciate you. It's the Accuracy Ball, www.accuracyball.com. If YouTube that, Google that, you understand? It's the leading innovator in combat sports. You feel me? The Accuracy Ball, www.accuracyball.com. Shout out to my boy Donnell Branch. Steve Penn, one of the hottest in the game. One of the hottest in the game. You understand? One of the hottest in the game. You feel me? Like, but he with me. You understand? You can't get him. He with me. It's like Gucci and Zay. You feel me? That's my producer. You feel me? On this music shit, that's my producer. You know, you ain't gonna get no better theme song than that. You ain't gonna get no better theme song than that. I got him. I got the best in the game. Come on, I challenge you. I challenge you. Huh? Ain't nobody got a better theme song than that. Cause a lot of niggas, like I said, niggas ain't boxed. They never felt the rain and the pain and the scars from the war. They never did that. They sit around and talk. They don't know shit. They just talking. All they is just talking about nothing. They don't even have no basis on what they're talking about. They couldn't even fathom what they're talking about. Nothing. They're just going off life. You understand? They just going off life. They ain't coming from a boxing standpoint. Scansman says, come on, man. What'd he say? Charles McGee says, man, I hope you speak on Errol trying not to fight Bud because he took a tune-up for $10 million. Listen. You seen the man don't want to fight him. He ain't trying to make the fight. He got all the, come on. He got all the, shit. What? What were we talking about over here? When y'all gonna learn that? Shh. That man said, I'm gonna fight with or without y'all. Now, what y'all gonna do? Shit. What you gonna do? They called his bluff. So fuck you. Left them niggas in the dirt, and now we made the bag, and now we go. We on to the next. You understand? Like he said, when you gonna spin the block? I'm ready now. Listen, man, I'm trying to fight by April. He didn't get hurt. He didn't get hurt in the accident. He was on the phone talking on the internet. But you can't fight? Oh my God. Laugh out loud, went crazy over what he said. Skansman's punch drunk is a Hispanic Bernie the boxer. He got some black in him too. Jay Smith says, what it do? Appreciate you. What he say? Juice says, Bernie the boxer salute. Happy holidays. Come on, man. Appreciate you. Bendale says, Bud can't get no smoke. Everybody wants to fight Smith. Bud got them all shook. Say it again. Say, no, we ain't ready yet. We still going to be in the minors. We don't want to go up to the big leagues yet. We ain't ready for the big leagues yet. Enid said, I'm going to go to IBF route and WBA. Ortiz said, I ain't ready yet. I said, no, they ain't ready yet. Ellis don't never say nothing. Lord bless him. He ain't even really a factor like that. Spence, you know what he on. Everything else but fighting, Bud. Cows, chickens. I want to move up. All this old goofy ass shit, stupid ass shit. DT says, Bernie, when we gonna see Boots versus Ortiz? Ortiz don't want it with nobody, man. It's sad to say. Ortiz don't want it with Boots or nobody, man. He wanted with Stanionis, who's a slower, a strong fighter, but a slower, easier mark. Let me just say that. Ortiz got good speed. He got good boxing ability. He don't want to have nothing in that. He don't want to get that match. So he's fighting Stanionis, I guess. Excuse me. Jay Smith says, Bud should find a 3-fight deal with them. Listen, they didn't want to sign up for a 3-fight deal. That's how they should have came. But did that come out? No, that didn't come out. Like I say, we talking about coulda, woulda. That's how they should have came. My dad told me this. You catch more bees with honey than you do with vinegar. Come on. You should have brought him on in. You're supposed to bring him on into the family. You understand? Bring him on. But they did it with Mikey Garcia. They did it with Canelo. They make them feel comfortable. They make them feel welcome. What they do with Bud? Ain't that say that we always treat our own bad? Ain't that what we do? We always treat our own bad. Okay. Andrew Charles says, what's up, Bernie? Appreciate you, family. Via cash, my boy. The usual suspect, via cash. Chris Garby says, what's up, Bernie? Why is PBC freezing out, Bud? I can't tell you. Like I say, some folks hate me that they see me. They see me talking shit. They see me swagged up. They just hate me like I hate this nigga. I don't like the nigga. I just hate the nigga. You know what I mean? Bud beat people's ass. He don't talk a lot of shit. Be cool. He don't try to be nothing that he not. They hate the nigga. They hate him. They hate it. You understand? They want to see them clown boys. They want them niggas kissing boys, dancing with boys, getting drunk. That's what you know what I'm saying? They want to see all the nonsense, talking nonsense and meaning nothing. You understand? That's what they like. You understand? So the best ain't hard to spot. You understand? And when you real, you ain't gonna have too many people. You understand? You ain't gonna have too many people with you. What do you say? JD Block says PBC paid somebody to rig Carver's gloves to rip open so fast. Well, let me say this. The gloves was just a mere, that was just suspense in the fact, that was just suspense in the fact, the gloves, they tore, that just happened like that. This ain't the first time a glove tore, and they tore, and the commission said it was okay. The knuckle wasn't exposed. Nothing that was really damaging was exposed that could cause any more damage was exposed. Thus, the commission let the man go on, and we stopped it. It was a non-issue. You understand? It was a non-issue. Like I say, if anything, it made for better news. It was suspense. It was, we don't know what's going to happen. You understand? Anything could have happened. The man could have got a second win and came back and won. You understand? Bud could have got the man could and survived. You understand? Shit, we don't know what could have happened, but listen, when it was shit was on the line, when something had to be done, we delivered. He knocked him out in spectacular fashion. Am I lying? Somebody call in and talk to me. You know the number 402-686-6529. 6529. Mark Nash, appreciate you. He says, Bernie the Boxer, the chat in the chat this evening. Yes, sir. I love that camaraderie. You understand? DT says, Bernie, who you got with Inaya Fulton? Like you heard what I say. I'm going with Fulton. I think Inaya was all right, but Fulton, come on, man. They got weight class for a reason. This guy come from 108 pounds. Come on, man. Steve Fulton can go up to 130. Carl A says, salute. Unbiased says, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the share, do all that good stuff. Okay. Aaron R., what'd he say? He says, my guy Frank Martin got to learn to move to his left. I didn't really watch that part. No. He's a southpaw, right? So he should be stepping to his right. He need to be using that fucking right hook more. That's what he need to be doing. Sauce News, what'd he say? Bernie, my guy, appreciate you. Shout out to Sauce News. You understand? Go check me out. I did a little piece with Sauce News. You feel me? Scans Red says PBC broke since 2013. They've been talking about that. That's why Charlo ain't fault. I got Vermont in the house. Go ahead, Vermont. Appreciate you.
What's good, Bernie the Boxer?
Man, I'm holding on, man. How's you?
Yo, this Ron from Vermont, man.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. I especially like the knockout. I always like the way Crawford celebrates at the end of his fights. But like I thought how the last time was kind of cool because he knocked him out. He went running around the ring.
Yeah.
And then Santa Claus came running past him and shit.
Yeah.
That was cool, bro.
Yeah. Cold blooded. Christmas came early, December the 10th. You understand? Huh? We put a knockout in our stocking. You understand? Shit. We got victory, sweet victory, spectacular victory. You know?
Yeah, man. The mom usually be dancing with Crawford, and I always like that too. But,
yeah,
that knockout was different, man. That was like knockout of the year to me. The way he like stood his head up, then he punched him in that jump. That was like better than Wilder's knockout the first fight. I thought.
Wilder's knockout was trash. That shouldn't even be mentioned, bro. That looked so weak. That knockout was so weak. Don't even put Wilder on there now. Come on now.
You got to think about it like this, though, Bernie. Like back then, to me, that was like fire the way he did it, because it was like a sweeping right and like a left or something.
Wait, who you talking? Wilder when he knocked out who?
When he knocked out Fury that first fight.
When he knocked down Fury, he ain't knocked Fury out.
Like the 12th round, I kind of.
Oh yeah.
But it was like a sweeping right. It was like a right and then like a sweeping left or something.
Yeah. Oh no, he knocked him down sweet at that first fight. I was talking about this fight when he knocked out Helenius. This last fight that he fought. That was such a pussy looking knockout. That shit was weak as hell. That's what I was
treating like he was scared or something. Like it was weird how he knocked him out. Like,
he ran into him in the corner. That shit was sad. That shit didn't look like nothing. That shit didn't look like nothing.
That shit, man. But,
yes,
I just wanted to call in and say what's up, man. I get back in the chat, man.
Man, I appreciate you, family.
All right, one.
Vermont in the house. What'd he say? Got you 2.0 says, Bernie, what's good? Let's go. Just got back home. Henderson, Nevada from Omaha. Hey, appreciate you. Great work. December 10 was there for Gamboa too. Okay, nice. Glad you made it home, say family. Lord Rocker says, Bernie, what it do? Shout out from South Central. You understand? South Central. That's my stomping ground, man. I'm always say it when they bring up that LA. You understand? 99th and Dinker. You feel me? Right off of Century. You feel me? That's my neighborhood, man. That's my neighborhood. Yeah. Mark Nass says, I literally said all this last night. Talk to him, Mark. Talk to him. Do they listen? Because they damn sure don't learn. New media today. What's good? All right. So like I say, man, your Mambo says, Bernie, what's good? What he say? I don't know what that say. Bud will teach Boots an algebra lesson. Why they putting that young on the category? I'm telling you. Because you know what? Like I say, they want to see Bud lose. They want to see Bud. All they want to do is see Bud lose. And they try to throw anything and everything Bud way because they just want to see him lose. For some reason, people just want to see lose. So that's what you got to do. You got to piggyback off that. That's what Ali did. That's what Mayweather's did. They rooting for you to lose. Let them keep showing up to see you lose, huh? Yeah. Mac One World says we need Tank versus Haney. Man, I'm telling you, all that shit Tank was talking, Tank need to fight. You know what I mean? Listen, the championship, like I say, you can go on without it, but you might as well get the motherfucker if you can. You understand? You might as well get the motherfucker if you can. If you a fella like Tank, you understand? That make it even worse. That make it, you already a knockout artist. You already a draw. You already got everything else for you. You might as well hold them championships. You might as well get them championships. You understand? But, like I say, Haney, he worked himself out, hard to get that championship. And, he growing on me. I watched him, I think he spars better than he fights, because I was watching him and Shakur fight, him and spar, and he did a couple good things. Haney all right. I can't say I love to watch him fight though, but he's good boxer, and you know what I'm saying, he know what he's doing in that ring. So again, shout out to Haney. I can't wait to see what he do. DTC, what is Keith Thurman doing sitting like he got why he got time? Well, look, Keith Thurman at this point, you know what I mean? He in there for to make the big bucks. He didn't fought two tune-up fights, and now they talking about Earl Spence. Like I say, he in there for the big bucks. So I would definitely be trying to fight somebody, and then I'll fight. If I can't get this guy, I'll fight. I don't know who Keith Thurman with. Is he with Al Haymon too? Anybody with Al Haymon, we ain't getting him. Anybody with Al Haymon, we ain't getting him. It just like that. Anybody with Al Haymon, we ain't getting him. So. It is what it is. I don't know what we gonna do. I swear to God, to be honest, these pussy motherfuckers, I don't know where we go after this. I don't know where we go after this. I mean, you got Boots, who's a big fight, to be a spectacular fight. It'll be an event fight, because Boots, the hype on Boots, and of course, the greatness of Bud Crawford. But I mean, shit, like I say, man, come on. Hell no, we ain't gonna fight him if he don't fight him, because he ain't gonna fight him. He owned by both of them. This guy don't like Bud. This guy hates Bud, and he don't want to see Bud win for nothing in the world. Like I say, he don't want to have. He obviously didn't offer no deal. Like I say, Bud, I don't know everything that he gone, but he ain't never tell me nothing like that. The man didn't come in and try to offer him no deal. The man he ain't trying to sweeten the pot. He should have offered him something cold-blooded. If you beat him, then you go up straight to Charlo. All right. I don't know what. Oh, well, I'm done. I don't know. Like I say, he says, Zion Clothing says Bud need to shoot for 51-0 if PBC champions keep injuring themselves. Well, I don't think we're gonna make it to that. I think he made a statement about that. We'll be 40-0. I don't know if we got 10 fights left. You know, we'll be 39-0. So what's that? 12 more fights. I don't think we got 12 fights. It ain't 12 fighters out there. You know what I'm saying? And don't look like none on the horizon. So, you know, get what we can to get up out of there. Greg Post says Bernie is real cool. Appreciate you. God bless you, man. God bless you, man. Like I say, I don't do nothing but tell the truth. I don't do nothing but tell the truth. I don't do nothing but tell the truth. Keep doing your thing. Leander Bennett, appreciate you. Mac World 1 says Ugas versus Boots. We ain't heard from Ugas. Ugas then went missing ever since he got his face busted up. Ugas went missing first. And I'm going to be honest, like I say, nah. This guy needs young fighters like, shout out to Timothy Bradley. You know, Timothy Bradley going up in the Hall of Fame. So like I say, they don't give Timothy Bradley not enough credit. You understand? His style was the most pleasing to watch. But Timothy Bradley was a dog in there, and he fought everybody. Like I say, he fought Lamont. He fought Kendall Hope. He fought Junior Witter. He fought Devin Alexander. That's murderer's row right there. When you don't got to fight them guys. You only fight them guys till you had to fight them guys. And them guys was young, undefeated guys. And he beat them guys. Come on, man. That's what Boots need to do. You understand? That's what Boots need to do. He got it for him to do that. He got it for him to do that. You understand? He got it for him to do that. Then, with all the experience, you know, these guys getting older, then he making himself a better chance. They resume steady growing up and beating them. Like I say, look how many people piggyback off Manny Pacquiao. Come on. Listen, look how many people pop off of Oscar De La Hoya. Come on now. Like I say, you know, hey, take your time, young man. Take your time, young man. But stack it up. Stack it up. These guys is beatable. You know, Ellis, Ortiz, you know, it's hard to get them in the ring, but like I say, you want to reach for these challenges. You want to shoot for these challenges. That's all I want to see, not an Ugas. That's what I'm saying, you know. But if you can't get nobody but Ugas, shoot for Keith Thurman. If you can't, you know, but if you can't, you got to keep going with the man, kid, 25 years old, got to fight somebody. Feel me? Pussy motherfuckers. These motherfuckers is sad these days. Okay. But if you really want to fight, all you got to do is petition the WBO if you want to glow up. If you want to glow up, all you got to do is call the man out. You got to call him out. Come on. All right. Says salute, Bernie. Spence versus he gonna get stopped. Spence ain't dominating shit after this. Spence ain't dominating shit after 47. And he ain't dominating 47, but this is the best he gonna do. Best he gonna do right now. He ain't gonna do no better. I promise you that. I'm picking Fendora. Okay. All right. We said, okay, that's what we got. We got going up. DT say this. He said we need Charlo Benavidez. Now, they said it was going to make that fight. These guys was laughing at each other. They was joking with each other. They was friendly to each other, even though they got a little rivalry. They was hey, listen, I can't wait to see that fight. It's a great fight. You know Canelo the man is 68. But I think it's a great fight. I think it's a great fight for, you know, of course, you want to see Benavidez win because, you know, of course, we want to see him and Canelo already stopped playing, but let's see. Go ahead. I got Ohio in the house.
What's going on, Bernie?
What's
Toledo
good?
In the house.
Toledo. Appreciate you.
Was born in Detroit, raised in was born in Toledo, raised in Detroit and shit. Been living back in Ohio for like 10 years, 2011. But
Toledo. Shout out to my boy Coach Derry. He trained Jerry Anderson. Coach Derry.
Yes. And when I was coming up, a guy by the name of Dave Gray down in Detroit was my boxing coach who used to work with James Toney and Bronco McGurk. He's dead now. He fell asleep at the wheel.
Oh, sad to hear that. Yeah.
But this is years ago. But I'm 46 years old.
Okay.
Now, have you know, I may got 10 years on you, but have you ever seen throughout history the number one fighter, and I got to say this too, because I'm a fan of Earl and I'm a fan of Buzz, but I bet my money on Bud Crawford because he has that talent, that Sugar Ray Robinson, that what's my man's name, Floyd Mayweather. He's on that type of level.
Yes, sir.
Now, have you ever seen
in the world, in the history of the world, the number one pound for pound. You can say like top three because I like Anu and Usyk. So if somebody got Bud at three, I'm not mad, but I think he's number one.
Yeah.
Right. Have you ever seen a number one pound for pound in the history of the sport of boxing? As long as you've been watching boxing, as long as I've been watching boxing, have you ever seen so many fighters try to duck this man, try to not want to fight him? Because I remember all the things that you talk about before he even came up to 147. You got to come up to 147 first. Then it was like you got to get a bill. You got to do this, and like you say sometimes, what the nigga got to do? Tie his hand behind his back? What? Fight him with no hands? I mean, come on. Have you ever seen that in the history of boxing, where normally the people want to fight the number one fighter? Like everybody, they was itching to fight Floyd. You know what I mean? And then they like to say, well, Floyd picked his fighters, but you got to look at it. Okay, now if I remember everything that happened back then, anybody who Floyd picked, you know what I mean? They came from a brutal fight. How did Victor Ortiz get that fight with Floyd? From the first classic with
Berto.
What's my man Berto?
He beat Berto.
How did what's my man Guerrero get it? Because he fought a classic with Berto. Mm-hmm. How did Madonna get it? Because Madonna got it twice because he beat the shit out of Adrian Broner. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it kills me how everybody said, well, I want to pick my own fight. Canelo's doing it. Canelo, you can't compare Canelo to Floyd because you know what? And y'all never talk about this. Talk about this too. You talk about your boy Boo Boo and all that. I like Boo Boo. Yeah. But my thing is Canelo. After that second Golovkin fight, he takes his ass all the way up to light heavy, and fights a hurt. He was really. You already put it on. Even though Kovalov won that fight, that boy, you already put it on him. He really hurt him bad. So he was kind of hurt going into the fight. Why couldn't Canelo stay there? And all this goes to everything that you're talking about with the Charlos and Bud. Why couldn't Golovkin stay there? And they all fight each other. That would have been classic to see his next fight up against Boo Boo or Charlo. But instead, you don't get. Where has Boo Boo's career gone now? And it's sad because I really like him. Where is Charlo's career at? I don't think he's the fighter he was 6 or 8 years ago. But I mean, you know what I mean? To me, the man right now, and who's not even on the top 10 list, is David Benavidez. But you know what? You know why he's not on the top 10 list? Because he got his belt stripped twice from the cocaine. Yeah. And that boy is a good power boxer puncher. He can do it all. And that's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? So, but I don't know. The niggas just don't want to fight him. They like, you know what I mean? Like my man Jared Anderson said on the night y'all was out there, some of these zeros got to go. He was talking about the heavyweight division. But I'm talking about the all division. Some of these zeros got to go. Most definitely. You guys babysitting these zeros, bro. Get rid of them. Start fighting the best. And talk about this too. Just to let you know, what's my man name? Lomachenko. Yeah. Now Lomachenko had 300 fights. Yeah. He came out the box. He was what? His fourth or fifth fight. He fought Orlando Salido. Second fight. His second fight. And that's what maybe that's what some of our American fighters should not do. Now I'm not saying like he did it because like at 8 fights. He was like 2-time world champion. I ain't talking about that. Yeah. But like once you start getting to like where Keyshawn and Jared is 14, start letting them get in there with the real motherfuckers. If you take an O, you take an O. Yeah. It all depends though how you go out though. You know what I mean? Yeah. And like I say, but with a guy like Canelo, like I say, he got the right to choose his fighters. And I think that was a good business move going up to fight Kovalev. I think. Okay, now I agree with you. I don't mean to cut you off. Okay, if it was a good fight, you know what I mean? It was. I don't agree with you like that. I think that Canelo avoided a lot of those guys at 160. I would have liked him to see him go through all those guys first and then go up, because then you wind up fighting somebody like Billy Joe Saunders. Come on, Billy Joe Saunders was good. I thought he was going to do a little bit better than that.
Yeah,
Billy Joe Saunders. But I mean,
Saunders could box, man. Now listen, I give Saunders a lot of credit. Saunders could box, but I think, like I say, Charlo turned down Canelo, so we weren't gonna get that fight. Now Andre, nobody wants to fight Andre. Benavidez don't want to fight Andre. Charlos don't want to fight Andre, and Canelo don't want to fight Andre. Nobody wants to fight Andre. So, but I think it was I blame Andre for that, because he needs to look more spectacular in his fights. I think sometimes you can dull yourself down and look vulnerable to get beat, but sometimes sometimes you have to glow up and look, so people want to see the fight. But Andre looked lackluster. He looked very boring and not exciting in his fights, and that's what again, it's not gonna. It doesn't bode well, but it gives him more reason to excuse. But given his talent level and his skill level, I think is definitely warranted for him to get the fight. But why not getting the fight? Like I say, people picking and choosing.
A lot of times, how you said he was born, a lot of times it's who's in front of you too. But like a great fighter, he'll like I agree with you, because a great fighter, now that I think about it, he'll take him out the box. If you try to look boring against Bud, you know what I mean? He'll knock your ass out.
Yeah, there you go.
He wasn't like that.
There you go.
If you try to look boring against Mayweather, he'll let you go to 12 rounds, because when he had hand issues and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He wasn't the same. Everybody like to say, "Oh, well, Floyd, did this and did." The niggas forget about when he was Pretty Boy Floyd at 126 and on up.
Yeah.
He wouldn't. Asalito Freitas wouldn't fight him. Asalito Freitas turned around and get his ass kicked by the dude Floyd beat, Diego Corrales.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I just want to let you know, maybe doing it. Keep on speaking the truth. I know my boxing history too.
Yes, sir.
And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I learned mine. My daddy had all of the Ring magazines from 1975 to all through the 80s.
Yeah.
And I would look through those. Those give you, they don't have those nowadays, but those gave me a lot of history stuff. You talk about like what's the dude who invented the jab, Joe Gans and all that. I read all that shit when I was a kid, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I furthered my education by going out to the library and getting books on all the other fighters.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm from Michigan. Stanley Ketchum, the Michigan Assassin.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna hold you up, man.
Yes, sir.
Tell you, keep on doing your job, and chill out on these fools, because they don't even know what they be talking about half the time. You be going off on them, but chill out, just let them go. You in the inner circle. You there.
Yes.
And like you said, you are a former boxer. You trainer. You know what I mean? You doing your thing, and that's all I got to say, man.
I appreciate you, family.
All right, peace.
Yes, sir. Woo, that was 10 minutes, man. Appreciate it. But it's the people. If it ain't about the people, who it's about then? Okay, so listen, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all too much, man. Let me see, get to a couple more questions. Cuz I appreciate you. You understand? I ain't doing nothing but talking some boxing. I want to come before y'all. Like I say, if you don't use it, you lose it. You understand? Come on now, I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna talk this boxing shit. You feel me? Come on, I'm gonna talk this boxing shit, man. I'm gonna talk this boxing shit, man. And really, I'm gonna get to a couple more questions. I'm gonna get up out of here because I really ain't got too much to say. Breaking news. What'd he say? Oh shit. Hold on. Breaking news. So can we expect Bud back in the ring in March? Listen, I don't know how we gonna see him, but the kid is in the gym. He's staying a little sharp, and I want to see what he do. Can't say. Black Prime going up. What they got a show coming up February 25th, which is my birthday. Got So-Called Steven Nelson going up over there. And you know what I'm saying? That's February. And then we're going to see where it go from there. I got another caller. All the way from Hawaii. You reached the Brain the Boxer Show. Go ahead.
What's up, Bernie? This Boxer Fans on TV. I called you before.
Oh, what's up, Mom? Appreciate you.
Hey, No problem. I want to thank you for getting at them with the question I had with the app and how accessible it was going to be. It was very accessible. That was a good thing right there.
Nice.
And quick turnaround on it. You the man.
Yeah.
But we team Bud over here at my channel.
Ain't no question.
Put a good word in for Bud at my channel. I met him twice, by the way, but he don't know me. But I met him and took a picture. But Boxing Fans Talk TV. But so my question is, when they do fight, because I'm just tuning into your show late, but I always wanted to ask y'all: are y'all aware of low blows that he could possibly get when he fight like somebody like Earl Spence? Are y'all aware of that? Because that gives me pause.
That Earl Spence might hit him low?
Yeah, I ain't see all your shows, so I don't know what y'all talked about, but I always wanted to ask you that the last time. Like, whenever they do fight, are y'all aware of that? Because they never call his low blows. And is Terrence aware of that? What is y'all contingency plan for a person who fight like that?
Man, we gonna beat his ass. That's the hey, listen. We got him down to a science. We got everything. Bud and fought this man a million times in his head. I'm sure. I'm not as whatever. And if he throw low blows, we know how to throw low blows back. It ain't nothing that he can't do that we can't do better. And whatever we gonna give is, man, we gonna give it to him. That's a fact. We gonna give it to that boy. We gonna give it to that boy.
All right. Do you think that they're gonna be trying to come up BLK or some kind of app or whatever? Because the PBC be acting like they be shitting on the app. I think anything Bud touch, they just shit on.
That's it.
But they ain't like the app. Now they ain't gonna have no network. That's right, I said it. That's right, I said it.
That's
Anybody
it.
listening, they ain't gonna have no network come mid-January. So
they just hating instead of that. Now that's just pure hate. And like I say, if you got a fighter like, listen, look, you got a fighter like, okay, Oscar De La Hoya got Virgil Ortiz, right? He big, right? But he don't want to fight Boots. Well, what the fuck you got him for? You feel me? These guys all PBC got all them fighters, but they won't let them fight Bud. They all excellent matchups for Bud, 54 and 47, but they won't let them. And it was the most intriguing fight, we still ain't seen the Benavidez Plant fight. We still waiting on that. They can't force Canelo to fight Benavidez. Like you say, the thing that what Broner said was this too, about you get the fighters get to pick who they fighting, and like I say, you got to keep boxing out there though. You got to keep putting the fights on, you know what I mean, and make it, like I say, I think a marketable name, as long as you got a marketable name, I think you got a recipe for success. And as the shows build, but somebody got to lead the way. Why they shitting on this guy? Why? Because Bud just got on with him. He the opener. He the the inaugural fighter for these guys. These guys. It was a successful platform. I think they said 100,000 buys. Nobody never disputed that. We had 100,000 buyers for the fight. Of course, we sold out. So I think it was all a success. They got to start out small because maybe the main guys is, like the guys that's relevant, they mostly with Al Heyman or with Oscar De La Hoya or with Top Rank. So, they had to fight with a guy that's like, of course, a guy like Bud that's a free agent. And then, you got a ticket seller like Adrian Broner. But you know what I mean? So I think they had Prograis down there. They got Tevin Farmer going up. They got not only, they got Mickey Bay. So, they trying to build themselves up, and I think those is good competitive fights, and, like I say, it's sad and pathetic. It's sad and pathetic. And it really ain't the real boxing. It could be the boxing people too. But, with this game of entertainment, it's let me say this. Just hold on with me. It's like everybody like to go on with the go on. So why would you shit on Black Prime? Now you can have skepticism about it at first. Like everything is people skeptical, but once it became successful, okay, you don't got to shit on it. You don't got to wish that it be out by May, that it's going to be the last show or that it's going to fizzle out, hope that it goes more because, we got all these other fighters coming up. You got these other fighters coming up. And then you got the old heads that's got the guard, and they don't, you don't want to have those fighters get locked into things like that. Like I say, any fighter that's be coming up a neck, you don't want a fighter that like I say, he's in an Earl Spence position and he can't get the fights because his people don't want to fight, or whoever they talking about. You don't want to be in a Bud position and be so good that he has nobody to get him to fight, So you want, if this thing is going to create some, some relief in the boxing game or some clarity in the boxing game, then I'm all for it. Like I say, who gonna watch? We gonna watch the fights no matter what. And everybody that talk shit about the fight, they were still hustling around trying to see the highlights. They were still trying to go over. You feel me?
They was lying. Everybody used to stick a microphone in their face. Oh, I didn't see the fight. What the fuck else was you doing?
I swear to God.
I don't care what they say.
I swear to God they was lying. And if not, they getting word on it. You feel me? If not, they getting word on it because that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. And like I say, you let them boys keep talking and you see, you let them boys keep talking and you see how their real character is. You let them keep talking. They say you let a fool keep talking and then you see how smart he really is. And ain't none of them boys talking right. None of them talking right. Everything's go ahead.
And Bernie, this is the last thing I'm gonna say. So he in the pickle because WBC and WBA ordered him to fight Thurman, and if he don't, he gonna get stripped. And then the IBF they ordered him to fight Boots. If he don't, he'll get stripped. But you still got people deflecting. I remember you said 2 or 3 weeks ago. I know it was before Christmas. If Boots wanted, this is how he talked. This is what he said. I have yet to hear him say it. Like I've been watching to see how he gonna say it, but he haven't said it. But I ain't mad at Boots. Boots going after who he want to go after. He want to go after Spence.
Yeah.
And now he got that shit in writing. And then Spence said he's gonna be a man with no land. That come to summer because he ain't got no belts if he don't honor these orders.
Like I say, but I think that if I was Earl Spence, I would take that fight. I think that a Keith Thurman would be a good fight for him. You never say never. You know what I mean? That just really shows me how, like I say, emotional they are and how soft they really are. Like I say, I don't know the deep facts in it, but this is boxing. You understand? And this is the fight game, and this is where I get paid for and things like that. So I have to take the motion out. Keith Thurman is going to survive with or without Earl Spence. He's living his life. He's accomplished plenty in the sport, and I'm not sure he's not worried about $1, and he can make it somewhere else. Probably not as much against him, but he can make it somewhere else. But being that a guy like Keith Thurman, who has decent hand speed, he know how to move, different things like that. I would be trying to get him in the ring just as a precursor to Bud, because Bud might have to get on his, move, use a little. I doubt it though. Bud gonna step to him, but Bud is known for using his legs and different things like that. So I would be trying to get that just as a precursor to the fight. You know what I'm saying? To get me ready for Crawford. And but if he don't take the fight on principle and moral, I think that's sad. And if he get with the championship, so well. I still don't think it bode well for us because, like I say, everybody that's of consequence that we can fight is held by Al Haymon and them, man. So I don't think that we, at this point, I really don't give a fuck. And Boots, I don't think he, he's not with, I understand what he's doing too, but the people get on my nerves because I hear like Fight Hype did an interview. It was so corny and so annoying and lame as fuck. I just want to let you know the kind of surfer looking dude, the white dude, he did the interview, and he said everything under the sun would Boots fight him. Well, yes. If Spence don't fight him, if Thurman don't fight him, if Boots don't fight him, if nobody else in the world fight him, would you fight him? Well, of course I would fight him. Or if you can't get this fight, if you can't get that fight, if you can't, well, of course I will fight Bud. If I don't have nowhere else to go, of course I will fight him. That's what they keep saying. Every time it's with Boots is, would you do this? Would you do that? And they keep harassing me about it. They keep saying this, and they keep putting out articles. He say he want Boots, or keep making mentions that he want to get in there with Crawford, and Crawford, he can't, everybody's avoiding Boots. Stop saying that. That's all I'm saying. I like Boots, but stop saying that, because every time you ask him something, it's always, I will fight Crawford, or I would fight Crawford. It's never, I want to fight Crawford. It's never I want to fight Crawford. I gotta fight Crawford. It's always I would have took the fight. I will take the fight. It's never you know what I mean? So you know, so that's where I'll be coming at with that. So I don't know how big they is on that, you know. And then I see like, you know, you know, I can go on a little bit, but it kind of irks my soul. Like I see, because these motherfuckers just so phony. Like even his dad, stop acting like y'all want the fight, bro. Y'all can go ahead and petition it. Even if it don't work, at least you took that route to try to get the fight. You know, stop talking about like, and they just be saying stupid shit. You know, just his ego, or he talked himself out of the fight, or he said that y'all motherfuckers just be talking lame ass, weak ass shit because it's easy to go against the, you know, it's power in the majority. You feel me? And so I don't like shit like that. You know, he like I say, he an old man. He got
I was mad that he said he didn't watch the fight. He saw highlights. I'm like,
who said that? Earl Spence said that? Boo said that? Yeah. You motherfuckers is on my mama. And listen, and I'm gonna be honest, like I say, okay, you know, we had the fights at the same night, but all those guys were not on Buzz level. You feel me? So while you a boxing fan and you want to tune into them fights, everybody had 2 TVs. Everybody I know talked to said I had 2 TVs. I had this, I was watching over here and I was watching over there, you know? So to act like you wasn't in it like that, you know, it's just, you know, but everybody want to be so cool these days, and I don't know. It is what it is, and you know, but we got to demand on these guys. You know, we got to demand on these guys. We got to start boycotting these guys. But you know, they got their fans, you know, who are, I wouldn't say really fans, because as a fan, you want the best for your guy. You know, I will say something less. What would I say? It wouldn't be, I want to call him something, but it wouldn't be a fan. You know, it's something less, it's more demeaning. It's a demeaning term. But you feel me? But like I say, and then the fighters as well, like I said, you know, if I'm an Earl Spence or I'm a this guy, or if I'm a Charlo, you know, I'm trying to get the fuck out my way, Al. I need to fight this motherfucker. I need to fight this motherfucker. And then I want to take everything that he got, all his hype, all his prestige. I'm going to take it. I don't want to hear shit about he was too small. I don't want to hear shit about this. Listen, at the end of the day, I just want to get my hand raised. You feel me? And so if it's going to take that, you know, because they all got the money. They already rich. You feel me? So like I'm saying, I would take it upon the fighters. The fighters need to have, you know, just like a union. The fighters need to take more. I would like to see that, you know, against the organization bodies, against the promoters, against all that shit. I would like to see that. That's what I'm putting on the fighters.
Well, let's all of us pray on that. Let's get on one accord with that.
Yes,
that's
ma'am.
Everybody can. But thanks for taking my call, Bernie.
I appreciate you, Mama.
And y'all check me out. Check me out on my channel.
Who you say what it is again?
Boxing Fans Talk TV. Is one word. Boxing Fans with an S Talk TV.
Are you on Instagram, any?
I'm on YouTube. I have a channel.
I understand that, but I understand you have a YouTube channel, but are you also on social media like Instagram?
I think it's TEETEEDY 50.
Okay, can you? I'm Bernie the Boxer on Instagram too. Can you friend me and I'll friend you back, and then I'll follow. I'll get the link from your bio or something.
Okay, yeah. I hardly be on Instagram, to be honest, but I'll do that.
I'll just get the.
Follow folks.
Yeah. I know what you're saying, but I can get the information off of there, your link or whatever you got to your show, you know. Or you got my phone number. You can text it to me. However, you can call me anytime too.
All right, cool. Thanks for taking my call.
Appreciate you, Mom. Happy holidays.
I'll be over here battling for Bud on the record.
Hey, listen, like I say, and you with the winning team, and everybody else, you know, like I say, look, this is what I want to tell y'all. Listen, those guys can fight. I'm not knocking that them guys can't fight. I'm saying that them guys can fight, but they don't have no character. They don't have no substance. You understand? They don't have that. And that's what the world is lacking. You feel me? That's why, you know what I'm saying? That's what you fail to realize. You understand? You got to have character and stuff. That shit gonna last. Your jewelry, your money, your fame, that shit gonna pass. You understand? But your substance, your character, that shit gonna sustain. That's what's gonna get you in heaven's gates. You understand? Not your jewelry. Not because people love you. Not because people saying all this. Listen, yes, men, they ain't going to get you into heaven. You got to have substance and character. That's what's going to get you in them gates. You understand? That's what's going to get you revered. That's what's going to make you an OG. You understand? That's what they fail to realize, you know? These people, a lot of these people are so, I'm going to be done with it. But I promise you, all these people that are for these guys and that hate on Bud and try to find every reason to demean them are miserable, sad, and pathetic. I guarantee you. I don't care what kind of car they got. I don't care. Listen, they either upset with themselves, they upset with their spouse. It's something deep inside of them that's really wrong. I believe that in my heart. It's something really deep wrong with them. If you all this hate that you got against, like I say, everybody went to bothering them about how much he got paid. I seen this guy on the this other guy that was talking about why ain't more writers talking about the gloves being busted. The gloves is a non-issue. What you think the man tried to cheat with the gloves? What was you thinking? What is you saying with the gloves? What are we saying with the gloves? That's all I was trying to figure out. So you, like I say, you know, you got people like that. Why do you care if he got 10 million or not? Why is that? I mean, Broner said he gonna get 8 figures. Like I said, everybody else can say they getting this amount of money, but it ain't never no trouble. And ain't never no questioning about that. Bud say he gonna get a little $10 million and all of a sudden it can't be true. You feel me? So, like I say, you know, arguing with these people, you know what I mean? Again, you know, we from Omaha, Nebraska. You know, Bud is a soft-spoken guy, you know, different things like that, which them other guys is soft-spoken. Earl Spencer's a soft-spoken guy. You know, I don't know what they so keyed up on because he's from Texas. What's Texas? What's so good about Texas? I swear to God. They run, but what's so good about Texas? I mean, everybody got something good about their hometown, but what over-sustained Texas over anything? I swear to God, I don't understand it. I promise you so.
What I always say is it's 49 other states.
It's exactly. And then this is what I say too, you know, Mama, like I say, if this your God, why are you not mad at him for not making a fight? That's what I'm saying. How was you not make it? Okay, like I say, Bud come out and told the truth. Ain't none of that never been refuted. None of that. They talking about they've been blindsided. Well, that's sad on you because obviously this man ain't translating you all the information. When Bud told them boys, we gonna be fighting with or without y'all, no matter what, we fighting with or without y'all. Okay, so ain't nothing. One monkey don't stop no show. You wasn't blind either. It wasn't blindsided by Bud. Your people didn't tell you. You understand? So, like I say, go ahead.
Did they ever tell Bud that they was moonlighting trying to get a fight with Canelo when he was sitting there trying to negotiate with Spence? Did they tell Bud that?
Exactly, and they was talking about that when Canelo fought. Who did he fight? And Spence came back after the accident. They was talking about him fighting Canelo, right?
They did it twice. They did it this year too.
Listen, and like I say, I could wholeheartedly, I'll tell you this true story. They ain't gonna fight because Earl Spence ain't dumb enough to get in there with Canelo and get cut up. Come on now. He's not going to get in there and get cut up by Canelo. And then where he going to fight? Canelo is the cash cow. Now, they can talk all that shit about they want about Earl Spence. They can make all them hope and dreams and smoke and mirrors. But we all know Canelo is the man. You understand? Canelo is the man. So you think he's going to come down anything less than 68 to fight Spence? No. Who is Earl Spence? No. Man, he don't give a fuck about no Earl Spence. So, like I say, that's just a lot of talk. And I'm expect Earl Spence don't get stopped.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see. We're gonna see. I think they put themselves in a predicament. You got the WBC, the WBA ordering the fights. You got the IBF ordering the fights. He about to be a man with no belts. We see how good that worked for Shakur. You know, not talking about Shakur. Shakur, one of my favorite fighters. But, you know, when he lost the belt, like, just being honest, look how hard it is. He's showing. He going down the list. Motherfucker turning him down. Why he don't got that leverage? I mean, that's what's going to happen to Earl if he loses belts.
That makes sense.
I don't dislike Earl. That's one of the things. I don't dislike Earl.
Yeah.
But I just think Bud is better.
I think so, too. And I don't dislike – I didn't personally dislike him. But, like I say, you know, you can like who you like. But like I say, that man don't talk like no champion. He don't walk like no champion. He don't do shit like no champion. Like I say, that motherfucker, you should have been. Look, like I say, you got a Bradley who fought Alexander, who fought Kendall Holt, who fought Junior Witter. He was fighting these guys damn near like back to back. Come on now. Like I say, come on now. So you need to fight fucking 10 years to wait for this fight. Y'all could have been on the third fight or the second fight now. Then it would have been huge. Y'all keep trying about say this man, what you saving up for me for? That's what I'm saying. If y'all think this guy is some guy, what y'all saving up? What you saving up for? Shit, but
What we waiting for the next accident?
I swear to God. And another thing too about this guy, like I say, again, if I could say anything about the guy, and I'm tired of saying it, but when is he gonna learn and wake up? I'm kind of getting, drives me nuts. I swear to God, I just don't understand what the fuck is the hold up on the fight. Why is they hold up this guy? And again, as if I'm a cash out, if I got somebody invested, you think I ain't gonna cash out with this motherfucker here? Destruction of himself. He keep catching all this trouble, whether it's his own making or something else. I better cash out on this guy. Don't you think? Come on now. Before we ain't got nothing. Oh my God. All right. Exactly, like you said.
I ain't gonna hold you. Thanks for taking my call.
I appreciate you again, Mama. I'll check you out.
All right.
Love.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So I appreciate Mama for calling in, man. It's what, an hour and 24 minutes. You know I can talk this stuff. Town business, man. Appreciate you, man. Okay. What'd he say? Hold on. I ain't going to entertain none of that. But like I say, I ain't got too much for y'all, man. I just wanted to come before y'all kick it. You know what I'm saying? Talk a little shit about this boxing, man. I ain't have nothing to say. Like I say, I ain't want to rush and as soon as somebody say something, make a sound about it, I ain't going to rush on here and get to talking about it, So I just been chilling, enjoying the family, taking my time. And you know what I'm saying? I'm on here just talk about some boxing and, man, shit. And like I say, until next time, man, you know who it is. You know what it is. Yours truly is Bernie the Boxer, man. And I'm gone. I said I'm gone.